I hope everybody is doing well. So today I would like to discuss about the procure to pay process, the purchasing module. This is one of the important cycle in terms of vehicle procurement suite. Usually the procure to pay process would coming into the picture. So when you supposed to want some goods or service from the external, when you wanted to look out some material from vendors, then the cycle starts with, for example, where you have any telecommerce kind of a company like Vodafone or Geo or Airtel. So the things that require to build your towers or to manufacture, to make your tower build construction, you need some equipments. So those equipments will not made by the Geo company or the kind of any telecommerce company. It has to always look out from the buy outside vendors. So that's one of the examples. Similarly, for any Wi-Fi cable networks, so where they used to build that networking connection, so that the wire which required to connecting the Wi-Fi, that also always look out from the outside. In better example, the kind of any mobile stores that we used to look out for the any shops, like so they don't manufacture any mobile. They always look out for some distributors, and they take the bulk material in terms of for lot mobile stores or Sangeeta mobile store. They don't manufacture any particular mobile. They always look out some the kind of a distributors, and they take the bulk material. So it's kind of a the retail distributor is nothing but a supplier for them, and they connected with them and takes the material. The kind of a process. And again, like if you have a standard supplier, and where you know that whom you wanted to go and make a deal, then you can have the direct purchase requisition to the purchase order. And if you wanted to know more about the kind of a variance of the price or the quantities from the different, where you wanted to hear different the quality of the products or different prices, and then you can decide which is the best one, then you can place between the negotiation process as well. But currently I am going to look out for so where I have a proper dealer, which I used to make my the procurement process since years. So I'm continuing to do the same. So that's why I'm going to show you the procure to pay process with the purchase requisition and converting that as a purchase order. And then I'll send the document to the supplier, and supplier would sending back the ASN, and then that ASN will receive in the system. And this entire process I would like to show you in the Redwood pages, which used to have all these four functionalities having available of the Redwood window. So I'll show you in that screens. Okay, so let me go into the application, and we'll create one by one document and converting, and finally we make a receiving activity. Okay, so I'm going to the requisition screen. So we have the two screens, purchase requisition ADF and purchase requisition new. If you would like to create a requisition using the Redwood, so go to the new. It will take you into the Redwood page. So once you coming to the requisition page, which we used to call RSSP. So I would like to create my requisition with the inventory product. So click on the three dots and enter requisition line. Click on that. So I have an item already in handy. So I'm just searching my item. Yeah, I got my item. So enter how much quantity you would like to receive. So the destination is when you wanted to receive this product. Let it be, and if you wanted to change something, you can. Like I don't want to wait till that. So I'm just changing the date to the 15th or 5th of December. And this should be inventory because of this is the inventory product. And I have a supplier. So this is my supplier. sorry, EIP. And I have only one site, and contact, and the quantity, how much quantity would like to receive. I'll keep 3 quantity, and let's go. Fine. Click on create and continue. So it will take me to the delivery and billing information. If you wanted to check anything and you wanted to update any details, you can do that by clicking on a edit button. And still, if you wanted to change anything like a date or sub inventory you wanted to keep, and you can keep that. And if you wanted to let your buyer to know that this is urgent, just enable that urgent, so that it will buyer can notice that this is urgent material. So this is my requisition number. I'll just note it down for my sake of tracking purpose. Sorry, somehow my Excel is not properly working. That's okay. I'll keep it here. So then click on update. I have only one line in my cart. So this is only one line. So just select and submit it. So my requisition got submitted. It will take few minutes to get it approved. I have set it up auto approval condition, so it won't take much time, and it won't go for any approval as well. So all we just need to wait for few minutes. Sometimes it's quick, so seconds are also fine. 204193. Okay, so still it is. We'll wait for few seconds. And if you wanted to check from where it is waiting and all the information, just click on open the document. At least one of the line must be pending. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, so this is approved. So if you would like to know whether this got converted as a any PO or not, so click on view cycle, life cycle. So we have only line information. So this is two process for the PO. I don't see any PO information. Ordered, everything is a blank. Okay. So what to do now? We can go to the purchasing screen. So here again you have the purchase orders and purchasing. Purchase orders is a classic, and go to the purchasing, which is a Redwood. I don't want to directly create a purchase order. What I already have the purchase requisition, so I just need to convert my purchase requisition as a purchase order. So to doing that activity, we have two screens again: purchase requisition, process requisition, and process requisition new. The process requisition is again a classic. The process requisitions new is a Redwood. So click on that. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to reflect your line, and we'll see. Okay. So unprocessed lines, you can come here. Yeah, this is my requisition. If you see, uh, so 204193. Okay. So what to do now? So I need to select the line and click on stage. It will add my document to the stage. Okay, now it came to the stage. Stage number is 2. And if you wanted to make any edit or something, you can, for example, you wanted to add this line into any existing purchase order, then take a action and click on existing order. So it will ask which existing order you wanted to add this line. Okay, so I wanted to create a fresh order, so I don't want to do that. And this is my line. I'm selecting that. And if you wanted to initiate a negotiation, so then click on initiate negotiation, so it will convert as a negotiation. So my purpose of this document to convert as a purchase order, I'm good on it, so click on publish. It's taking some time. Okay, fine. I could see one line, one order in the staged lines. So this is my purchase order number. Okay, let me take this number. Let me go back to the screen. Okay, let me go back to the home and open the purchasing. Now come to the purchasing, purchase orders. So here you have again like two purchase orders new. Will it come here? So I'm just waiting for that. So let the page refresh, or else you can, yeah. So if you see, this is my PO. So 294 is the end one. So let me open this. So just review that documentation. Is everything looks fine? Then just submit for approval. Okay. So just to look out for the any purchase order will have the four things: one, header, lines, schedule, distributions. Okay. So quickly, header, the supplier, supplier site, the buyer, and bill through, and total of the documentation. And come to the line, we'll have the item, quantity, request dates, and amount. And if you wanted to have any other information, so just click on edit. So do that. And schedule. And if you wanted to add anything, just click on edit. You can do that. So destination is also fine. It's inventory. The charge account, once it is getting saved, and it will get populate the charge account. Only thing is it's taking time. Maybe that is because of the demo instance. Not exactly sure, but yeah, the usually UI, classic UI won't take this much. I mean this much of time. So the charge account got derived, and click on submit. Okay, this is also set for auto approval, so it will get approved within a minutes. It won't take much time to get this done, so all we just need to wait to reflect the status of that. Okay. Okay, just to refresh, status gets change. So it is pending approval. It kind of once you come here in the classic UI, automatically you could see the pending approval. But here, if you observe, when I coming back to the screen, it is still showing as incomplete. When I'm switching to the some other window and coming back, then it got reflected. Okay, the kind of a minor bug it seems. Maybe that can be rectified going forward, but ideally the expectation is like once you coming back, it should have the expected status. Okay, so it came to the open status. Now the document got approved, and if you are to validate in the requisition life cycle, we'll quickly check that as well. So go to the purchase requisition and go to my requisitions. So in my requisitions, you will have your requisition. Just open quickly. So order processing, the status got changed. Okay. So this is also important. You can notice this, like what are the statuses that the requisition can contains. The order, okay, ordered is there, delivered is not there because of still the it is not converted as a, I mean it's not received. Okay, yeah. So earlier the it is the different way. Now it's a different way. Okay. So this is requisition number and this is P1 number. So the next, what is next? So you need to perform ASN for this. Okay. I'll log into the supplier portal. Let me just refresh the screen. So John Kim is a user. So let me quickly note my PO number. So this is my PO. So what to do next? I need to perform advance shipment notice for this. What it is, it will let the buyer to know that when the material will arrive to his inventory. Okay. So we have the PO and it has only one line, and he will let the buyer to know when he can able to deliver the material. Okay. So once you click on the supplier portal, scroll down, here you have the advance shipment notice. So just click on that. In advance shipment notice, you have the two tabs: inbound shipments and purchase orders to ship. Okay, so come here and just wait, let the page refresh. Yes, and search with your PO. I got my PO. Select the line, click on create ASN. So just enter the ASN information like shipment number, and this is optional, but still I'm entering it, and expected receipt information, which will let the buyer to know that. Okay, as we are doing in the everything in the same video, so I'm keeping it the same date. Other in real time it will be the future date. Okay, so we'll take some ship method if you would like. I'll take a DHL and freight time. I'll go uh cash on delivery. Bill of lading, I'll keep the same number. The tracking purpose also I'll keep the same number, and I need to enter my shipped quantity. Just edit this, click on action and enter the shipped quantity. It's a shipped 3. I mean, what supplier is saying that the 3 quantity I'm going to deliver on the same expected receipt date. I'm not, I mean, if some cases like, for example, 30, I'm going to give one quantity, the remaining 2, I'll give the 2 another date. Then you need to create the 2 different ASNs for that. Okay. Click on submit. So ASN got created. Now what to do? I'm going back to the inventory. So scroll, go to supply chain execution, go to inventory execution. Inventory management classic is a UI, old UI. Inventory execution is a Redwood. So now I need to perform receive. So click on receive expected shipments, okay, which is expected to receive the material, right? So click on that. CTL, just continue. The order number, I have my order number, just click on that. It will show the item. Yes, I got my item. Action is required. Yes, action is required. Select that. And received quantity is a 3 quantity I'm going to receive. And if you put away inventory, so inventory, sub inventory information you need to pass here. So scroll, click on stores. Yes, update, and click on receive all. And here, so scroll. Yes, fine. Everything looks fine. Click and submit. So just note down the receipt number. So the receipt number is 52808. 52808. Okay. So now we view the entire life cycle. So go to purchasing, the procurement, the purchase requisition, my requisitions. So here, earlier we have only the kind of a see the status. Sorry, for this, just open this view life cycle. Yes. So when I was showed you before receiving, it has only ordered and now it's delivered, like fulfilled the line also. And if you would like to see the receipt information, see here. And shipments, you can see the ASN number, shipment number, and receipts, you can see the receipt number and which we captured here. So 52808, and if you would like to open that, select. See receipt and the received quantity. So everything you can track it from here itself. Okay. So ideally the status has to be update. I'm not sure why it is not reflected immediately, but we'll see once again. Still it is ordered, but it will sometime it will going to have the delivered status. Okay. So that's all I have for this video. Thank you for watching it. signing off.